In this video, you will learn about smallpox, the most tragic disease in human history, a virus that killed over 500 million people and reshaped entire civilizations. Smallpox was invisible, unstoppable, and terrifying, striking fear into every corner of the world. From ancient villages to powerful empires, no one was safe. Yet, through curiosity, courage, and science, humanity eventually confronted this deadly virus, changing history forever.
Long before science could explain disease, humanity lived in constant uncertainty. Illness struck without warning, and there were no vaccines, no treatments, and no real way to stop its spread. People relied on tradition, superstition, and luck to survive. Families watched loved ones fall sick, unsure why or how it happened. Entire communities lived in fear of invisible threats they could not see or control. In this world without protection, disease was one of the greatest forces shaping life, death, and history.
Smallpox was ruthless. From its first appearance around the 4th century BCE, it spread quickly and without mercy. High fevers, deep pustules, and relentless pain marked its victims, leaving many disfigured or dead. There was no warning, no cure, and no escape. Entire families could be wiped out within days. Villages emptied as fear spread faster than the virus itself. People avoided one another, hoping to survive, while communities were gripped by panic and grief. This invisible enemy did not discriminate. Rich or poor, ruler or commoner, all faced the same relentless, terrifying force. For thousands of years, smallpox shaped the course of human history, leaving its mark on generations and nations alike. As trade routes expanded and empires rose, smallpox traveled with them. From Asia to Europe and later to the Americas, the virus crossed borders with merchants, armies, and explorers. In the 16th century, smallpox devastated indigenous populations in the Americas, killing millions who had no prior exposure or immunity. Entire societies collapsed, not through war, but through disease. By the 18th century, smallpox was one of the deadliest diseases on Earth, killing an estimated 400 to 500 million people worldwide. It shaped conquests, weakened empires, and silently altered the course of global history. For centuries, humanity could only endure smallpox. But in Asia, Africa, and the Middle East, a risky practice known as variolation began to appear as early as the 10th century. Material from smallpox sores was deliberately introduced into healthy people, often causing mild illness and sometimes immunity. The real breakthrough came in 1796. English physician Edward Jenner noticed that milkmaids who had contracted cowpox, a far milder disease, rarely caught smallpox. Jenner tested his idea, proving that exposure to cowpox could protect against smallpox. For the first time in history, humans had a way to prevent a deadly disease. This marked the birth of vaccination, a moment that would forever change medicine and humanity's relationship with disease. After Jenner's discovery, vaccination slowly spread across Europe and the world. Governments and communities began large-scale vaccination campaigns, protecting millions from smallpox. Over the 19th and 20th centuries, vaccination efforts expanded globally, with health workers traveling to remote areas to immunize populations. By the late 20th century, smallpox had been completely eradicated, the first disease humanity eliminated through coordinated science and public health. This remarkable achievement turned centuries of fear into hope, showing that human ingenuity and determination could triumph over even the deadliest diseases. In summary, smallpox, the deadliest virus in history, killed up to 500 million people over centuries. Its eradication proved that human ingenuity, science, and determination can defeat even the most lethal disease. The legacy of smallpox lives on in modern vaccines and public health,
protecting millions and reminding us that curiosity and courage can change history.
If you liked this video, give it a like. Tell me your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Check out my previous videos for more fascinating stories.